Hello, guys. This is again Surgedos back with another podcast of Ye Baatien, Season 1, Episode number 3. And I'll tell you some things, some things that really mattered for me a lot. Um, yeah, randomly, I started to record it because 14th December 2022, 23 was the first time. It was a 14th February that I uploaded my first podcast episode on YouTube, and has been around 1 year or 2 years. I literally don't know about time, but time हो गया है, and time has brought us to the day where we are supposed to go back. We are supposed to go back to the place that we came from with all the aspirations, all the dreams that we have, all the efforts that we had, everything and everything put down to test, went very well, but at the end, it is my life, and everybody around me knows what happens with at the end. How much ever I put in effort, how much ever I do my level best, there is always gonna be a silver lining. There is always gonna be there is always gonna be a space which always will stay empty. Doesn't matter how much ever I try my level best. That has been the case, and it is still the case of my life. So I formally welcome you to the podcast right now. Hello, guys, everybody, welcome to Ye Baatien, Season 1, Episode number 3, सपने. सपनों की बातें करें तो एक एक सपना था जिसको आज से 7 साल पहले मैंने देखा था, जब मैंने पहली बार मेरा फोन हाथ में उठाया था. मेरे पास में सैमसंग गैलेक्सी S7 था, जो कि आज भी मेरे पास में पड़ा हुआ है. इट डजंट वर्क, बट आई स्टिल हैव द फोन. उसमें आई यूज्ड टू प्ले गेम्स. बेसिकली दैट यूज्ड टू बी PUBG Mobile at that time. I used to play those that game, and I used to watch the esports section of it on my phone inside the game. I used to sit and watch it for 3, 3, 4 hours, and I used to see all the esports level thingy, and the people that were actually into the scene and very prominent at that time. Uh, Somewhere, every guy right now in India has an aspiration to become an esports player. Everybody wants to become a content creator. Everybody wants to become a YouTuber and earn money through that particular source. But I never took it to become something. I just wanted to learn everything. So started watching, started doing streaming, and I got an opportunity to be a caster for an organization, worked there for some time, gained some of my skills, got promoted to a different space, and after 6 months, I was heading the broadcast. I was basically the production team lead for that particular organization. I hosted some of the biggest, uh, still one of the biggest, and still some of the biggest names in the industries at that time to be the part of the event that I was handling at that time for the organization. Cut to there, everything goes off, company shuts down, everything goes into vain. My 1 year, all my efforts going to vain again, back to ground zero. I find another space. I live in my home for 2 years. From there, I come out, I go to Pune, I start working. That was my first job ever, like IRL job. I used to go to office, come back to, and in these 2 years, I have seen, like, might not feel like people might think that okay, he is just uh, taking it too much, but it is too much. Those 2 years have taught me how to live alone, how to take care of your own self, how do people treat in the various situations to you, how are genuine people identified, how are people those who just are there for the benefit of you being somebody, how to identify those. I learned it the hard way because every time and any time that I came to know that this person was not the right person, it was too late to know, and I was already facing the consequences of the things that were implied upon me because of that situation which was created. Um, I found something, and all this time, all this 7 years, I had this uh, inspiration, my hunger to reach one of the biggest places that actually created everything. When I was being an employee, I found out something which could lead me to the dream that I had for 7 years. I have been working around for that thing. I wanted to come and join a company here in Delhi, one of the biggest organizations in India and Pan Asia. I'm not gonna take names here because uh, could be things that people might just clip out and give it out of context. So I'm just trying to avoid any future repercussions of anything that I say right now. But one of the biggest organizations in India and South Asia, it was my dream to come here and work. For that, I went under a course through a company that provided us with lectures and an opportunity to work here for 5 months. So, as everybody knows, the course that I'm talking about is certification. I can talk about the certification because it is uh, a thing that I can talk about actually because I've acquired it already. So, started doing my certification for the course. It was just like uh, trying to complete the entire dream where the guy who used to sit 8 and 9 hours in the office come back uh, again, get freshened up, sit in front of a PC stream for 4 to 5 hours, then eat his food, and the food was used to be his first day of his first meal of his day, and then he used to go to sleep and he used to repeat it. I've done that for like almost 2 years. My YouTube currently has 700 plus videos, and there are streams that are more than 2 hours minimum on every stream. So I have 700 plus streams right now on YouTube. So I did it on a very consistent basis where I tried to stream for a very long amount of time in 10 hours and 12 hours and this and that and everything. And I tried to learn how much ever I could. And somewhere I thought that the investment that I was doing, because it has a price right now. Uh, the actual course and this actual dream of mine has costed me some amount, uh, which is too much for a guy to take it on his own. Okay, so I did that. I convinced my sister to help me in that to give her documentation, but I told her that uh, it's I who's gonna pay everything and not anybody else. But situation comes in where a person used to earn 50,000 rupees in a city like Pune to survive the entire month, to pay his own installment of 9,000 rupees. It was not possible for me to sustain to a very good extent where I had to ask help from other people, friends, families, my colleagues, everybody. I had to ask, and I asked help, and some of them helped, and some of them did not. But those who helped, I am very grateful to them till the date. Uh, this dream came to a fulfillment where I came out of the job that I was being apart for so long. It fed me, it made me realize how life works. But that was a very I would say that that 2 years taught me a lot, but it took too much away from me. That 2 years had an impact on my head so harsh that I could not process things properly. Some things in those 2 years happened where I completely changed up as a person. बदल गया था मैं पूरी तरीके से, where a guy who used to sit and play this game for 22 hours a day, and 2018 and 22 hours a day, the guy used to work 16 hours a day. Something happened in me which I keep talking about everywhere and anywhere, but right now I'm in such a certain situation that I certainly avoid talking about it, because the person whom I talk about doesn't like I talk about that situation. So either I don't know that person understands or not. I think that person doesn't understand, but it's okay. Because it hurts. It hurts a lot. Still, it hurts, and it will keep hurting till the time that I am there in this cosmos. Uh, Coming back to the main point right now. Um, that investment, made investment, and the dream somewhere uh, became true when I came here, Delhi, to work, and it was just like a dream for me, wherein I was just living my dream itself to work at a gaming company, to be a part of one of the biggest organizations in India, and to be in the esports sector as a part of an organization. It was wonderful for me. It costed me a lot, but it was worth it, I would say. Came in here, tried to find out what I was good at, went into specifications, tried something for a month, did not go well. Then I switched on to something and it hit me. It clicked me. Like, this is what I can do. This is what I'm good at. And this is what I can sustain. If I want to be a part of an esports organization or Indian gaming community, I am good at this. Maybe I have much, and much more room of improvement. I accept that thing. I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect. But what I am good at is being consistent and trying to learn every now and then, wherever it is, whenever, wherever, and whatever the thing is. If I don't know the thing, I will make an exception for myself, and I'll sit down and I'll listen to the person, and I'll listen to everybody and anybody that knows a speck of it also, because that increases my knowledge, that helps me a lot to become a better version of myself every day. I clicked and I stayed here for 5 months completely. Right now, this is my last second day in Gurgaon. I'll be leaving for my hometown, and I did a lot. I did what was expected. I did what was even not expected, but I felt that this is what the time is, this is what the opportunity is, and this is what I was being uh, thirsty about, or I was being very uh, in search of this opportunity where I could come and prove myself that I could be a very good asset to the people. But there is something which has happened. Everything was going well, and a certain incident has happened which has led to me not being considered as a good employee right now, quote unquote. Uh, and that particular situation, I could literally tell you, those 9 words, those nine actual words are hurting me entire. That has hurt my entire 7.5 years struggle, which led to me to come here and work. Uh, this becomes I become a bit emotional about it, just because the effort that I've put in, nobody has seen it. The people, those who are very close to me, know about that particular thing, and that uh, environment that I have inside me to get at this place, and how much I sacrificed. Then there have been lots and lots of nights where I have not slept. There have been lots and lots of occasions that I have avoided just to become better at that time, and just to get into this place where I knew that I could prove, and I had already proven it, that I was not bad, I was not very good, but I was decent. There is a certain situation which has happened, and I am very much disappointed in the way of tackling of that particular situation is done, in terms from the people that are around. Uh, There could be a hypothetical scenario where somebody knows a person from 5 years and somebody knows me from 5 months. The person who know is known for 5 years will have the advantage over the person rather than the person who is uh, just a 5 year old guy in the organization. Something has happened. I'll not disclose any details for you because it is confidential, and I have been told in a certain manner if these things comes out that I'll again go into the dark space where it has been my home for the entirety of my time that I've been in IGC. Dark spaces are the places of where Kratos lives. So it is always bad mouthing, false things about me, uh, criticism, very harsh criticism upon the things I do, uh, demotivation, uh, and all these kind of dark things that are related to anything and anything. These things are connected to me, and I would I would be very disappointed in the people here because nobody considered the way that I told things. Nobody gave a second thought about it. Ki this also could be a thing which there could be something that I might be saying true about. There could be something that why is this person doing this much? Because there is no motto, there is no agenda to do that kind of a thing. But it is what it is. An employee is always more trusted than an intern. And no matter whatever I have done, no matter how much ever effort I have put in, it is just not gonna show up just because of the reason that, you know, people trust other people more than a person who's just been into uh, an organization for 5 months and being an intern. I'll quote these things again and again. Just a 5 year old person, and that's an intern in the organization that is not trusted just because of the duration and the trust factor that comes in for people. There are some people here which I came in and I became very familiar with. One of them is not a human, two of them actually, not a human, they're dogs. Both uh, Happy and Lucky are the dogs that we have at our office. Uh, you say always that animals have been a very close association with me. Everybody who knows me personally know that how much I love pets. These boys have kept me smiling and going and running and you know jumping around just because these two boys always whenever I come in they just come laughing and giggling at towards me and just come close to me and wiggle their tail. So that always keeps me smiling whenever I go into the office. Some people from teams, different teams, uh, a person from a team, uh, Sandeep Bhaiya, he's very old. He's very elder than me, but the way that he kept me when I came into the organization, third day, he believed in me. And I could see that in his eyes that he believes in me, whatever I did and how much ever the enthusiasm and the the hunger was noticed by him very quickly, and I appreciate the way uh, Sandeep Bhaiya looks at me. Again, the head of the department, Gaurav, huge shout out to him. Not seen a man in such chaos with such uh, what can I say? The the calmness that he has. Oh my God! In the situations that he goes around, the person with such pressure and such calmness, hands down to him, and I've never seen that guy get angry upon somebody. You shout out to him. Big hugs to both of these people from that team. Again, I switch up to a different team. As I said, I worked for a team, like in a team for a month, and then I switched on to another team. I found a very good friend, a very good uh, manager for myself. He is known by the name of Major Beast YT, aka Lakshay Arora. This guy randomly standing in front of the parking space that we have. I go to a communicate. I tell him what I was doing before I joined Nordwin, and he said that he's gonna give me a chance. And he talked to everybody at the management space, and he gave me a chance for 7 days, and I proved him that I could be a very good addition to his team. Huge shout out to Lakshay for giving me the the opportunity to be at the team that I am currently a part of till tomorrow at least. So 10th of February is going to be my last day at the place that I'm currently working. Huge shout out to Aman Bhai. Uh, then again, other teams from the League Ops, all the people at League Ops, yeah, everybody at League Ops is very sweet, very enthusiastic, very bubbly and chirpy around. All laughing, all people, all my people. Nazirda, hands down. Being such high in the hierarchy and still staying to the ground, that's what I can feel when I see Nasirda. Huge shout out to him. One more guy at the IT space, Swapnil Bhai, Swapnil Mahajan. I love you, Swapnil Da. Thank you for guiding me throughout, giving me good advices, and everything and anything that you've taught me through this entire 5 months. I really appreciate you doing that too. And other people at other teams, offline production, Kunal Da, Sayak Da, Abhida, Ishan Bhai, Saurabh Bhai, again, Swapnil Da, again, there is one more Swapnil. He is our team lead at offline production, Swapnil Dubey. My man, the 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 style statement that guy carries around is just phenomenal. I love his style. He's a great guy, great, soft at heart, very polite, very very heartwarming kind of a person. You shout out and thank you to Swapnil Bhai. Other people at social media, Candy Bhai, uh, taught me a lot of things, practical things, according to social media that I did not knew. Tabu Bhai, much love to you, Tabu Bhai. Uh, project managers, Vishal Bhai, then Anuj Bhai, Vidushi Di, Tamanna ma'am, everybody at project team. And everybody that taught me through this time, it was just I was just living the dream that I wanted to live. It gave me my best superpower that I feel I have right now. This might sound weird to you, but in those 2 years when I was in Pune, I don't know how does this feel, but I'll just tell it. Food, ठीक है, खाना, जिसको जिसके लिए सब कुछ पूरी दुनिया चलती है जिसके लिए, ठीक है. I I used to order food for myself once a month. Uh, that used to be actually I'm a very big pizza lover. I love Domino's and I used to order. I used to have the money to order once in a month where I could just order the entire pizza mania and get some pizzas for myself and get a chocolate cake. And I used to enjoy that once a month. The superpower that this space actually provided me right now, whatever the hell I want, I can order and I can eat at my own convenience. It gave me superpowers, that's what I'll say. The space gave me the superpowers that I was looking for. And the superpower is just going away right now. Uh, in not in literal sense, but yes. The 7.5 year old dream is leaving, as I'll be leaving for my hometown back again, back to ground zero, again starting new grind again for upcoming years. And there is something that I don't want to talk about, but it infuriates me inside from my inside that all I would like to say here right now is एक चीज है जो मेरे दिमाग में बहुत ज्यादा प्रोमिनेंटली चल रही है और पता नहीं किसको क्या मतलब निकालना है इसको, जिसको जो मतलब निकालना है लिखो, बट आई विल से दिस। पहले गलती की सजा मौत नहीं होती, एक गलती सबको माफ होती, एक गलती माफ सबको होनी चाहिए। हाँ, अगर तुम किसी इंसान की जान नहीं ले रहे हो, ऐसी कोई चीज ले रहे हो जो तुम वापस नहीं कर सकते, तो उसकी माफी नहीं है। बट अगर किसी ने गलती की है, उसको मौका दो, उसको अपनी बात रखने का मौका दो, और उसको गलती सुधारने का भी मौका दो। उससे उसका उससे उसका सब कुछ छीन के फिर उसको ऐसे बोलना है कि तुम डिजर्व नहीं करते, तो तुम उस इंसान की हिम्मत तोड़ रहे हो। ये नहीं करना है कभी। How much ever small I am right now, or how much ever big I will become, I will always give chances to people, even if that hurts me, because I just want to pass on this message to everybody that not everything in this world is supposed to be a battle. Sometimes just giving out to people and just being just bowing down to people, or just bowing down to somebody else, doesn't mean that you don't have the capacity to uh, you are weak. Because somewhere I have heard this teaching from our guru saying, I've heard him saying कि बदला लेने से ज्यादा माफ करने वाला बड़ा होता है. So there are two thoughts in my head, right? Should I leave that person and surrender him to the deity that I worship, or should I not? This is one of the biggest contemplations that I have in my mind right now, because my entire 7.5 years, all that mehnat, all that efforts, all that sleepless nights, all that, all that investment that I've done, it has just gone to wane in a day. ठीक है? And I feel bad about it right now, because I'm being punished for a thing that I have not done it. I am just accepting it just because the people that are there would not listen to me in any sort or manner. I know that thing and I've tried telling them to people, but people don't want to understand, and nobody wants to do anything for it. But it is how life works. Maybe maybe somebody's there sitting and might be getting ready with a very better opportunity rather than this, but I will always regret not getting this opportunity just because of the reason that somebody else did something very wrong that was not supposed to happen with me. It has been a series of things. Somewhere I was searching a full stop for it. I thought it had stopped, but you know how my life is. It always has commas but no full stop. This degradation and this downfall of my life needs to stop somewhere. I believe, uh, I don't know how it will stop, but I will be trying my level best till the time that I am alive right now, and I'll be. ठीक है? And Soul Kratos is gonna stay. Soul Kratos wants to become one of the people that is very big right now. And I don't crave money for that instance. Yes, money might solve some of the problems that I have right now, but the end goal of your life is not going to be money. At least not mine. My end goal of all my dreams is not just money. I just want to be a person who is remembered for his good, has has led back a legacy which people could follow upon, people could admire about, people could boast, literally boast and brag about that they knew this person when he was there into this world. They knew this person and they were very proud of it. Right now, when I go out, and this will come out on 14th of February itself, because that is when the half of this particular segment is completed. Point here is what after this right now? What would what will I do after this right now? Going back, because there was a situation in my home that I I told my dad that just let me go and you will come to see what I can do. Right now I don't have an option right now and I have to go back. Maybe there could be a scene where Soul Kratos might just shut down everything and might disappear from this platform. You might not find Soul Kratos being active in the community or do anything related to esports just because he has his own demons to deal with. He has his own problems to deal with. And I'm sure everybody has it. But the suffering doesn't end. That's what I want to let everybody know. This suffering has stayed there for a very long period of time. And I wanted to end it just by creating a fortune of my own. I tried, I did everything. I literally did everything, but this couldn't stop. So this opportunity is gone from my hand. I will no longer be a part of this organization after tomorrow. And the day after tomorrow could be the 12th of February is going to be the last day that I would be seeing the sun in Gurgaon. I'll be starting to move towards my hometown. I'll after some time, like from tomorrow, I'm gonna start packing my stuff, and this dream boy or this dreamer boy is gonna go back to the ground where all the dreams started. Maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe uh, I don't know what is gonna come into my way and what is not gonna come into my way. One thing is what I know is I've given a 3 months ultimatum for myself. I'm gonna do things which nobody in this gaming community has ever done. I will bring out ventures for people. I will support people. I will bring out such events and such things to protocol.gg that everybody and anybody who's around this space will come to know what Soul Kratos is capable of. Sometimes it is needed for a person to be pushed out of his shell to become something very huge and very big. Right now, it has been going on for many instances in my life where right now I am on, like, I'm just 3 months away from the breaking point of mine, because the life that I will live after that is not going to be a pleasant life for me. It is just going to be survival for me. I was living my dream. I tried to do whatever was possible, but it did not go the way that I wanted. Uh, will not mention the name, but somebody said me this lines ki uh, for the course that I did. Uh, somebody said me this lines ki माँ बाप ने पैसा खर्च किया है, ठीक है, कुछ तो शर्म कर लेता ये सब करने से पहले, माँ बाप के पैसे का लिहाज रख लेता. सो आई वुड जस्ट लाइक टू पुट दिस लाइन डाउन एंड से दैट पर्सन की बात माँ बाप के पैसे की नहीं है, क्योंकि उन्होंने पैसा लगाया नहीं है. मैं खुद के दम पे सब कुछ करने आया था यहाँ पे. मे भी लोगों के लिए पैसा ज़्यादा मैटर करता है, मेरे लिए नहीं करता. पैसा जिंदा रहने का तरीका है, जिंदा रहने की वजह नहीं है. बड़ा बनना है लाइफ में, आगे जाना है, लोगों को साथ में लेना है. हर कोई ये चीज़ बोलता है, मैंने सोशल मीडिया पे ट्रेंड देखा है कि हर कोई बोलता है लोगों को साथ लेके चलना है. लेकिन जब कोई बंदा ऊपर पहुंचता है ना, उसको हमेशा पता होता है चीज़ कि वो अकेला होने वाला है वहाँ पे. अकेला रहो, बट नीचे से चढ़ने वाले के लिए रस्सी फेंकना तुम्हारा काम है, अगर तुम ऊंचे पे खड़े हो तो. अगर तुम वो नहीं कर सकते तो तुम्हारा तुम्हारे उस ऊंचाई पे पहुंचने का कोई फायदा नहीं. सेल्फिश हो तुम. और मेरे पे जो पावर का इस्तेमाल हुआ है, मेरे को जिस तरीके से डिग्रेड किया गया है, मेरे को जिस तरीके से फील कराया गया है कि वो 5 महीने की मेहनत बस उस एक दिन में ख़त्म कर दी गई. ना किसी ने कंसिडरेशन दिया गया, ना किसी ने कुछ समझने की कोशिश करी. बस ये बोल दिया गया कि अ, हम उसको पहले से जानते हैं, हमको तुझ पे बिलीव नहीं करना. ये चीज़ बोलने के बाद में मेरे पास में कोई और शब्द नहीं है. मेरे पास में और कुछ बोलने के लिए बचा नहीं है, बिकॉज किसी इंसान ने अगर किसी चीज़ को मान लिया है पहले से, ये this happened to me in my love life, and this has happened to me in my professional life also right now, where somebody has already made up their minds that this person is like this. ये इंसान है और ये ऐसा ही है. किसी ने मन बना लिया है अपना. और तुम कितना भी कुछ भी कर लो, ठीक है, तुम कितना भी कुछ भी कर लो, कितने भी बड़े हो जाओ, कितने भी तुम पैसा कमा लो, कितना भी तुम रुतबा कमा लो, तुम दुनिया जीत लो, लेकिन उस इंसान की नज़रों में, उस इंसान के नज़रिए को बदलना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, जब तक कि वो इंसान खुद से उसको बदलना ना चाहे. मैं लोगों का नज़रें बदलने के लिए नहीं बैठा हूँ. मुझे ज़िंदा रहना है, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ है, मेरा काम है. और उस उस भगवान को, उस देवता को जिसको मैं पूछता हूँ, उसने मेरे को सिर्फ एक चीज़ सिखाई है: कर्म करो, कर्म करो और अपने कर्म पे भरोसा रखो, बाकी सब मेरे पे छोड़ दो, मैं देख लूंगा. पता नहीं यहाँ तक बैठ के कौन सुन रहा होगा, नहीं सुन रहा होगा. जो लोग भी यहाँ तक बैठ के सुन रहे हैं, तुम लोगों से एक बात कहना चाहोगे. यू आर द पीपल दैट हैव एक्चुअली स्टेड टुगेदर मी फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. ठीक है, मुझे पता है यहाँ तक बहुत कम लोग पहुँचेंगे. जो भी पहुँच रहा है यहाँ तक के, मैं बस उसको थैंक यू बोलूँगा मेरे लाइफ में रहने के लिए. और ऐसे ही सपोर्ट करते रहो, बिकॉज somewhere this will keep me going, and there is gonna be a 90-day challenge that I am gonna be doing. इतने आसानी से थोड़ी छोड़ेगा। उस टॉपिक पे बात नहीं करनी जस्ट बिकॉज मैं बहुत ज़्यादा सीरियस हो जाता हूँ उस टॉपिक के बारे में। I'll just leave it right now. I'll talk about the people that I met right now in Gurgaon. Very cute people, very good people. I made really very good friends. Met my old friends IRL. Met some really cute people, very loving people, people those who care for me. I myself don't, but some people do. So to those people right now, I'll drop you a message, guys. Thank you very much for being around this person. Uh, I might not come to Delhi again for a very long period of time, maybe, never, I don't know. But whenever I come back here, I'll make sure that I come and meet each and everybody of you. And to the people that have a very lovely feeling towards me, I would like to thank those people because in my mind I don't deserve it because somewhere I feel that प्रखर भाई की मुझे क्या बात याद आती है. What is love? Love is not always getting, it is always giving. प्रखर भाई ने ये बात बोली थी कि always be grateful to give out to people rather than getting in return something. But to his contrary, I say this statement also. People say me, you have expectations, you have very big expectations, you have lots of expectations. I will say this thing, कि if people say don't have expectations, I just have one statement, an infinity loop to put you in, which is not having an expectation from somebody is also an expectation. I'll repeat for you if you did not get it again. Not having an expectation from somebody is also an expectation. Now you think about it. I don't know how you're gonna put this together. Comment section is all yours. Um, I don't know why I'm cutting it off right now, but uh, मुझे नहीं पता यार. I don't know what is gonna happen. There are some thoughts in my mind, some really really good, really good things that are coming. I don't know how, I don't know where, I don't know when, but there is a sustenance that I need to provide to my family also. My father is old, my mother is getting old, my sister is almost at the age when she will get married sometime. I myself want to get married, but I don't want to get married to anybody else except for the girl that I love. And this is known to everybody and everybody who is around with me. Even my mother and father knows this thing. मुझे नहीं पता, शायद मे बी शी माइट बी लिसनिंग टू दिस थिंग. अगर तुम ये बात सुन रही हो तो ये बात याद रखना कि 2 साल गुजर चुके, लेकिन मेरे लिए आज भी जिंदगी मेरी 24/7/2022 11:50 पे ही रुकी हुई है. उसके बाद मेरे को एक ऐसे इंसान में बदल दिया, उस रात ने मेरे को एक ऐसे इंसान के अंदर बदल दिया जो रातों को सो नहीं पाता, जिंदगी जीना छोड़ चुका है, सपनों के पीछे भाग रहा था, अब सपने भी नहीं रहे, करने के लिए कुछ नहीं, इंतजार करने के अलावा कुछ नहीं है. इंतजार किस चीज का? समय खत्म होने का, समय पूरा होने का इंतजार. और खुश रहो यार तुम, भले ही तुम कभी ये चीज नहीं समझ पाओगे, लेकिन आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू राइट नाउ दैट ऐसा कोई दिन नहीं है, ऐसी कोई रात नहीं है, ऐसा कोई खाली पल नहीं है जिसके अंदर मैं तुम्हारे बारे में अभी भी नहीं सोचता. हाँ बेशक, सामने या तो तुम्हारे आसपास आने पे मैं वो चीज़ तुमको नजर आती है, नहीं आती है मैं नहीं जानता, बात करना अवॉइड करता हूँ तुमसे, बट आई एम स्टिल द सेम गाय दैट केम एंड met you at the first time when we had an interaction. I would just request, I don't know, I know this is not going to be considered even, but still I'll make a request. If you have time in your life and if you have the space to accommodate one single person in your life,
I would beg you to please accommodate me. I just want to stay in that space and just let me stay. I don't want to become somebody like very big or something. If you let me stay in that space, maybe there is a chance that even whatever the pain that I'm going through, even whatever the hell is happening to me, I might survive out of it. Just being blissful about, just being happy about the fact that there is a space that you know where I can be vulnerable. I can be. I don't have to think too much about it. Some person, maybe you judge me, do whatever the hell you want to do. I don't care. Just let me be in the space that you are and just acknowledge my existence. That's what I ask you to do. That's what matters for me. This entirety of space where I'm telling right now this I've lost this, I've lost this. This means nothing to me if that one thing comes true. I'll be happily living